What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds, and today we're bringing you a comparison video between two cars. To my right, I have the 2024 Honda Accord Hybrid in the Sport L trim, and we're comparing that over to the 2024 Honda Accord Hybrid in the Touring trim. Now, these trims are 2 of 4, and this being the top trim, the Touring, and this Sport L being right under it, we're going to show you guys the differences in this video. But before we do, because it's not a sponsored video, we truly need and appreciate your guys' support, please tap that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you do have something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us so we could talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Folsom Lake Honda dealership in Folsom, California, right outside Sacramento, California, for providing us both of these Honda Accords for this comparison video. Also, keep watching because later on in this video, we're dropping that MSRP sticker so you don't have to leave your couch. Check out those stickers and the price tags on top that come with them. Now let's go ahead and talk 2024 Honda Accord hybrids. So let's pop the hood and talk what do we get on the powertrains of the hybrid Honda Accord. Now, it's standard what I'm going to be mentioning here, and it is reliable. You get a 2.0 liter inline 4-cylinder 16 valve dual overhead cam engine. That is a phenomenal engine. I just have to put that out there. This is standard front wheel drive on all 4 trims. Comes together with the electrically variable speed automatic. That's your transmission pretty much. 1.3 kilowatt hybrid battery with 2 electric motors, pushing out 204 horsepower with 247 pounds-feet of torque, everybody. Let me know what you guys think about these engines or the pair-ups in these Honda Accords. Let's talk some MPG. MPG's 46 city, 41 highway, and a 44 combined with a 12.8 gallon gas tank size. Dimensions, starting with inches, is 193 inches in length, 73 inches in width, and 57 inches in height with a wheelbase of about 111 inches, everybody. Let's go ahead and drop this hood and start talking differences on the front ends of these cars, guys, okay? So the main differences on the front end from the Sport L to the Touring, okay? What do we see? We're gonna get some scheme differences, but up in the mid area on the Sport L, no bumper sensors, okay? So you don't get those front sensors. This active air vent here is gonna be a hyper silver on the Touring, to where here is a piano black gloss trim, okay? That's pretty much the 2 main differences of the front ends on the Sport L. Now let's go ahead and show you guys the Touring. Bumper sensors integrated here and also on that side, okay? And then that hyper silver active vent bezel, or that trim, okay? That's pretty much the only 2 differences on the front. What's the same on the front? LED lighting. We have the hazards on with the daytime running lights, with the piano black gloss grills and that lower lip in that piano black gloss. Now moving forward to the side, and we're going to mention the differences on the side. Starting with the wheel areas or the rims. The rims on the Sport L comes a matte black 5-spoke, okay? And what do we get with regards to the tire? It is a Goodyear Eagle Touring tire, and that is a 235/40/19, which is different to, yes, I am a fan of the Touring look, a little bit more classy, luxurious feel in the piano black gloss interior with the machine surface silver, okay? And the tire itself is a higher end tire. It's a Michelin tire, and they're running a 235/40/19. Those are differences with regards to the wheel area. Let me mention some similarities. Front suspensions do come front McPherson strut suspensions with rear multi-link suspension and the 4-disc wheel brakes around both cars. That's similar, okay? Now, more differences. Side mirrors. Sport L doesn't have that integrated blinker lighting, okay? Whereas here on the Touring, you get that integrated blinker lighting, and you see that because we left that on. Also, rain sensing wipers. On the Sport L, you don't have the option of getting the auto rain sensing wipers, to whereas on the Touring, you'll have the auto rain sensing wipers, okay? Other than that, similarities, pretty much tilt slide sunroof option, keyless fob entry with the piano black gloss trims going around. Let's go over to the rear end. we're looking at the Touring. So the difference between the Touring and the Sport L, again here in the rear end, is going to be this spoiler lip on top of that trunk, okay? The Touring emblem there as well. And then the bumper sensors going across that rear bumper cover, finishing off with the difference of the piano black gloss Sport valence. This is a Touring valence to where the Sport L has a different valence, okay? Let's go ahead and show you guys that. The spoiler, added lip, making it a bit more sporty. The Sport emblem there. No bumper sensors going across that rear bumper cover. And that sportier valence here. Okay, you're gonna see that mainly because these two cuts down here, okay? But again, what is some similarities here on the Honda Accord in general? The LED lighting, we left the hazards on, backup lights, and that little rectangular piece. Other than that, pretty much the same. Let's go ahead and pop the cargo area. Cargo area is about 16.7 cubic feet of space in the cargo area. No spare tires. The backrest on those benches do drop down. The passenger side is a 60%er. Let me go ahead and drop that. All right. And the driver's side is a 40%er, okay? Other than that, that is pretty much no difference in cargo. Also, similarly when closing this trunk between the Touring and the Sport L is the backup cameras, okay? Both get backup cameras. Now that we're pretty much done showing you guys differences and some similarities on the outside of the Honda Accords between Touring and Sport L, let's go ahead and show you guys the interiors. All right, let's talk differences in the interior, and right off the bat, what are your main differences from the Sport L? We're sitting in the Sport L trim to the Touring, starting with the door panels, okay? You're going to get black gloss trim around your window switches to where here's a matte black plastic, okay? No Bose sound system on the Sport L to where the Touring has the premium Bose sound system, and you're gonna see that here, along also with your A-pillar, it'll say Bose here, and then right behind the infotainment screen, you'll have a Bose sound system there as well, okay? And that's a 12-speaker Bose sound system in the Touring, but the Sport L doesn't. Heads-up display, the Sport L does not get the heads-up display, all right? Moving down, the Sport L, as mentioned, you will not see an auto option on your windshield wiper lever. That is different. That's the automatic windshield wipers if you are in the rain, okay? And then the color schemes on the steering wheel. This will be piano black instead of matte black. And then here will be a kind of a hyper silver look to where here on the Sport L is a piano black gloss here and a matte black plastic here, okay? So I'll show you guys the color schemes in the Touring as well. Moving to the 12.3-inch infotainment screen, no Google Assistant built in, okay? So you don't have the Google Maps, okay, along with the Google Store and things of that sort, but you do have the press and hold to add customizable touch-sensitive button, okay? That's something that is different. I'm going to show you guys that later in the video. It does come with Alexa built in, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, smartphone projection, very nice touch-sensitive responsive screen. It is 12.3 inches, and this comes standard, the new screens in the 2024s. Dropping down, no ventilated seats. The Touring comes with the ventilated seats, but the Sport L only has heated. Okay, so Touring has both heated and ventilation. Continuing forward and dropping down, no wireless charging pad. Sport L, no wireless charging pad to where the Touring has the wireless charging pad. Center console is the same with your cubby room on your center console, along with the 12-volt outlet plug-in. Cup holders, similar as well. Passenger seating does come 4-way adjustable in both, along with the driver in a 10-way adjustable leather wrap seating. That is similarities between, okay? Finishing off with one last difference here in the front. The rear view mirror is auto dimmable in the Touring to where the Sport L has a manual dimmer, all right? But again, that is pretty much the differences of the Sport L over to the Touring here in the front. Let's go ahead and jump in the back, show you guys the differences here, and then jump into the Touring and finish off with this video. All right, here in the back, what are the differences? The main differences, no vents here on the Sport L, along with the USB-C plugins. This is just a plain plastic cover to where the Touring has the two air vents, USB-C plugins. Another one, Back bench on the Touring does come heated, and how are you going to see that? There's a hard button here right over that window switch that you get that hard button there, and I'm going to show you guys that in the Touring as well. Overall, leather seating, armrest, similar, okay? Pretty much the same exact thing, but those are pretty much the three main differences from the Sport L to the Touring. Let's jump inside the Touring now and show you guys what that has that this doesn't. Now inside the Touring, which is the highest trim of the hybrid lineup, guys, let's go ahead and start showing you guys the differences, starting with the door panel. Remember I mentioned to you guys that piano black gloss trim around those window switches, okay? The Bose premium sound here, that Bose, and then right behind that 12.3 inch infotainment screen, it'll say Bose as well. Heads up display, you're getting that in the Touring. Also, dropping down to the windshield lever there, you get that auto. See that auto sign? That's the auto sensing. The steering wheel itself does come with the piano black. This was matte black plastic in the Sport L, to where this was the Hyper Silver, and this was piano black gloss in the Sport L, to where this is silver in the Touring. Moving forward to the 12.3 inch infotainment screen. Maps, as mentioned, you get the Google Maps, okay? The Google Assistant, let's go back, and then the Play Store, all right? The Google Colors, you see that, which takes away that customizable touch-sensitive button there on the bottom left of that screen. Rear view mirror does come auto dimmable. You don't have that manual lever. It's just a little green light letting you know that it's on, and it auto dims when it's nightfall. Dropping down, ventilation seats. Get the ventilated seats, to where on the Sport L, no ventilation, but you do get heated, but the heated is placed there instead of there on the Sport L, okay? Dropping down, wireless charging pad. Similarities on the center console. Seats are the same with the leather and electric controls. Pretty much that is your differences in the front. Let's go ahead and show you guys the differences in the back and finish off with this video. All right, guys, the main differences here in the back of the Touring trim. The two vents, as mentioned, you're getting those vents, USB-C plugins, the heated seats, and you'll see that button here. And another thing I forgot to mention is remember the piano black gloss bezels around these window switches and the hard buttons for your heated seat, okay? Literally, those are the differences, and I showed you guys the similarities. Let me know what you guys think. Now, a little bit of debriefing. The Touring is about $40,000 on the MSRP, to where the Sport L comes in at around $35K, give and take. For an extra $5,000, you're adding sensors, the bells and whistles, the ventilation, the heads-up display, all that good stuff. USB-C plugins here in the back with your vents. Let me know what you guys think, if it's worth that $5,000 in the comment section below. We appreciate you guys watching our channel. Here is the MSRP sticker to the Sport L, so you guys get a better idea of what comes on it, because there's just so much to talk about in these videos. And then here's the MSRP sticker to the Touring trim, so you guys get an idea of what comes on it as well. Guys, we appreciate you guys watching our channel here at Vagabond Builds. Stay tuned. We have more cool things coming. Check out our other videos for more in-depth and comparison review videos of cars here at Vagabond Builds. Thank you, and God bless you.